Attorney Joey Franks, the big man, with you again. And today we're doing a fun one. All right, so this video that we're about to see is a plea deal. All the guy has to do is give a straight answer. Yes, I did it. That's all that's needed here.
Thank you, Your Honor. There has been a resolution in this matter. I don't know if the people would prefer to put it on the record, but my client will be pleading he will be pleading guilty to the charge, an added count 2 of operating while visibly impaired second, and the original charge of operating while impaired, while intoxicated second offense would be dismissed. That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so he's going to plead to operating while visibly impaired second offense, and the operating while intoxicated second offense will be dismissed.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. All right. May I have him sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name.
Timothy Maislick.
Sir, it is this court's understanding that you're going to be pleading guilty to an added count 2 of operating while visibly impaired second offense. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration or $1,000 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that?
I understand.
You understand that the court could order your community service and any rehabilitative programs the court deems necessary, could order your vehicle immobilized, could order you to pay the cost of the prosecution as well as the cost of any emergency governmental services.
I understand.
Understanding all of that, you still wish to plead guilty?
I do, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
And you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
I understand.
Have you signed an advice of rights form?
Oh, no, Your Honor, but he has one here that he will be happy to sign, I'm sure.
You signed an advice of rights form. Do you have any questions regarding any of those rights?
Not at this time.
Okay. Need you look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
I understand.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
I understand.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead to this charge?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, sir.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Voluntarily, sir.
Of your own free will?
My own free will.
And because you're guilty of this offense?
I plead guilty, yes.
Well, you're pleading guilty because you believe that you're guilty of this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. January 30th, 2024, at the location of US 23 at Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, were you operating a motor vehicle?
I was, sir.
Prior to operating that motor vehicle, did you consume intoxicating liquor?
I did, sir.
What did you have and how much?
I had a Canadian whiskey, at least 2, maybe 3 strong drinks.
All right. Were you stopped by the police or was there an accident?
I had ended up in the median and stopped by police for them to conduct their roadside investigation. No accident involved. My vehicle was the only.
Did they pull you over?
I found myself in the medium. They stopped me before I purchased.
Okay. What do you mean you found yourself in the median?
I had driven my vehicle into the median of the highway.
Okay. So you were off the road.
I was off the road.
Did you purposely drive off the road?
I cannot recall to the best of my knowledge at this time. I was pulled over.
If I may board you, Your Honor.
Please.
So when you were driving down US 23 and you ended up in the median, were you in the median because you purposely drove in the median or because your intoxication, there was a 1 vehicle accident in the median that was your vehicle?
1 vehicle accident.
Okay, thank you. And so the police ultimately arrived at the scene?
Yes, sir.
And were you arrested?
I was.
And were you taken to the station?
I was.
Were you given a data master breathalyzer test?
I was, sir.
And what were the results?
I don't have the numbers in front of me.
Anybody?
I believe it was 0.08, Your Honor.
I know, yes.
The consent blood draw was 0.268.
So he had a blood draw. He was saying, what was were the results?
0.268, Your Honor.
Okay, that's bigger than 0.008. All right. Do you have any, you heard the results, did you, sir, just now?
I did.
Do you have any reason to dispute those results?
No, sir.
Taking everything into consideration on that date and at that time, do you believe that your ability to operate that motor vehicle was visibly impaired due to your consumption of alcohol?
Yes, sir.
Had you previously been convicted of operating while visibly impaired on or about January 14, 2020 in the 21st District Court?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Counsel, have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Defendant is referred to Von Schwartz for an alcohol screening and assessment and the victim's impact panel. Sentencing in this case will be June 12, 2024, 9 a.m. Fine, continue.
Your Honor.
Yeah. Oh, he's on Zoom. Howard. Yeah, I got it. Court calls the case of the people versus Thomas Howard. I think that's right.
Township. Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Thomas. Your Honor, can we approach
Mr.
briefly?
Thomas, it's Howard.
Howard Thomas.
Howard Thomas, because they've got this all messed up, I think. Go ahead.
Can we approach briefly?
Yes. Mr. Thomas, are you there? I do see him. You're muted, sir. That's okay, Mr. Thomas. Can you wave your hand if you can hear me? That didn't work. Is there somebody in there with him?
Right outside the door.
Okay. Mr. Thomas, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Can you state your name?
Howard Thomas. Yes.
Thank you. All right. Ms. Parity, you're seeking adjournment of this?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
All right. All right. I will adjourn this matter to June 5th, 2024, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Thomas.
Sir, June 5th,
Yes, sir.
June 5th, 1944. Is that it, sir?
That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate everyone watching. I hope y'all have had as much fun with these videos as I have tonight. Give us a thumbs up to like us. Subscribe with that little bell to get the notifications whenever we drop a video. We try to drop a couple a week, honestly, all said and done. But we get at least one in no matter what. So let us know. In the meantime, have a good one.